Hi everyone, my name's Christopher Robb. I just wanted to take this opportunity and this assignment to share actually a topic that's very close to my heart, and I know it's close to all of my family members and my loved ones and friends. Um, the the first point, I would love to make and just put out there, life isn't easy. I don't personally know what you are going through in your life. I don't know those details, the trials that we all face. A lot of times we cannot comprehend what anyone else is going through, and with that, um, you know, the topic I would like to talk about today has to do with breaking the stigma that surrounds mental illness. Um, that is a topic that is very close to my heart. Um, I have a brother. He was my older brother. About within the last 5 to 10 years, he created a company, and at the time, the company was not, um, directly geared towards fighting the stigma and mental illness. My brother, about 5 years ago, he was diagnosed with bipolar and manic, um, and and with that, it was a very confusing time for my family. My brother, just so you guys can see a glimpse of how I saw him, he was my hero. He was my idol. I wanted to be just like him. He was always the fittest guy. He was always the funnest guy. He was the guy who you wanted to be around, whether it was a family function, whether you were at some party. He was the guy who lit up the room. Um, and and with that, it was very confusing when I personally learned about his mental illness, and he it was a hard time for my family, and unfortunately my brother did pass away back in the COVID times in 2020, and it all completely stemmed from his mental illness. And there's a lot that I wish I could have done different. And that's and to be honest, we can't dwell on that. And that's where I want to take this step forward in presenting this topic. And it's something my family and we've done a lot um, to spread this message. And my first point I want to make is that we all have issues. So my family ended up buying the company that um, my brother originally started, and we changed the platform of the business to help fight the stigma surrounding mental illness. So the hat says issues, and by no means am I trying to promote. I'm not trying to get you guys to buy any of the product. I just want to share this simple message, and um, you might even see these around Utah. We have been selling them for the last couple of years, but the message is we all have issues, and with that, it it's the most important. It's the basis to the whole message. If you understand we all have issues, whether you're one of the top influencers or celebrities or sports idols, I guarantee you they have issues within their own lives. When you can come to that conclusion that we all have issues, it's one step closer to getting all of these individuals who need the proper help, the help they can get. So that's my first point: is we all have issues, and we just got to move forward from that. It's okay. I wear my hat all around town all the time, and people often joke, "Oh, I see you have issues," and I'm often carrying my son, and they think I'm kind of joking in that direction or different things. And every opportunity I get, I love to share the message. No, it just has to do with we all have them, and I'm proud to show some of mine. There are some things we all fight internally, and I completely get that. I'm not saying you have to put out all your dirty laundry. I'm just saying I know I have issues, And, whether I'm working on them or not, we need to move forward from that point. That does bring me to my second point, is we have to be bold. I can thank my wife. She's got this awesome visual, this awesome block, helps remind me every day. We just have to be bold with everything we do. So if people approach me and say, "Oh, I see you have issues," and joking, oftentimes I don't know these individuals at all. And I am more than happy to just be bold, step forward. It's something I'm passionate about. I want them to know, hey, we're trying to fight the mental illness stigma. That's why we created the brand. We all have issues, and it doesn't have to be long. It's simple. And the point beyond that is you have to be you. When you can be yourself and comfortable with that, that's what matters. Whether you're the one fighting the mental illness or not, we all have issues. So who cares? What does it matter? It doesn't have to be this daunting topic that we look down on someone because they have bipolar, because they're manic. I don't care if they're schizophrenic or multiple personalities. We all have different issues, and we all have different trials. You can't comprehend what that individual is going through, but by creating the stigma around it, all that you're doing is making them feel unvalued, making them feel worthless, making them feel like they shouldn't even exist. And as we can break this stigma that, mental illness and people with these mental illnesses have these problems that nobody else has, we can truly get these people the help they need. And as we can just create a safe environment as a society, I guarantee the suicide rates within our society would go down. It's people are afraid that they're going to be seen different, that they're going to be seen as damaged goods. And as we can break that stigma, game over. We can get people the help they need. We can move forward as a society, and we can move forward as families and create a safe space for people to say, I need help, and that's okay. My wife, she's studying, psychology, and her dream is to become a therapist. And I know she's just as passionate about this topic as I am, and all of my siblings, and we all miss my brother greatly. And there's so much I wish I knew before, and so many things I wish I would have done different. And that's not the focus here. The focus is moving forward, creating that safe space, creating a society that has a little bit less judgment towards others, and we can move forward and get these individuals the help they need. It's creating that safe space. And if we can do that, I hope that we can avoid some other families or friends or these individuals we don't know who are suffering in silence, and help get them the help they need. The world is better with them in it. And, I open the invite to you guys. If you know anyone, please be there for them with open arms. Just let them know it's okay, that they're loved. If any of you guys, I know I'm a complete stranger to you guys, if you want to send me an email or anything, I am more than happy to share my knowledge and share some of the experiences I've learned. And I am there for you guys. And that's just part of that being bold. We need to be there for people. And so I extend that invite for you guys to be there for somebody else. Take a little bit of time, learn a little bit more about these disorders. My brother with his manic, people don't know manic also creates individuals who are the life of the party. It does come with the lows, and that's all people see at the end of the day. And that's what I want to change, is not all of it is bad, and it does create some of these personalities of the individuals we love. And I leave that in closing and say thank you.